Hi, it's Ed Robinson. One of the most amazing pieces of software that's very inexpensive is called Trello, and I use it every day for my business in real estate. One thing I am in real estate is organized. I have everything set to a T, and I find this just allows me to visualize my complete business. My whole world is in here, so I can see exactly what's coming, what's in process, and what's done. And Trello, I worked so hard at it, and I put together a really good package that I use. And what I want to demonstrate here is exact duplicate of what I use for my own business. Okay, so this isn't something that we have so many people trying to train us that have never actually done it with. Everything I show you, I'm doing it. Okay, so this is just amazing Trello. So please watch the video. I hope you enjoy it. Oh, by the way, I'm standing in one of the offices at EXP World here, and we're all avatars in the EXP World. So any questions, comments, whatever you want, let me know. I can probably answer them for you. Okay? Thank you. Look forward to hearing from you. Bye-bye. So I'm going to open it up on my iPad here. And this is a demonstration package that I have that I do for some training with my company. Now, you create cards. Now, you look at the top row, you'll see prospects. So that's people that are going to be doing something hopefully in the not too distant future. So they're all cards in the prospects. And then the ones are in preparation, getting ready. These ones are listed for sale. And then I have a sold conditional row. You name the rows that you want them. You create all your own rows. It's all to your liking the way you want to do it. These are sold firm deals and these are closed transactions. And then over here I have something called templates. And in the templates, let's have a look at the listing template. When I call that up, I can put all the client information at the top. I just duplicate this to create a new transaction. The initial meeting checklist, and I do all those things, the listing checklist, MLS checklist, listing amendments, sold conditional, sold firm, and a closing checklist and all the activities that I've done. Okay, so I duplicate that and create that template in order to create a new transaction or a potential transaction. Then the one below is a little different for buyers, then landlords, and then tenants. Those are the ones. So anyways, now in each one, at the bottom down here, I can create a new card if I want to, okay? But if I have an existing card, and let's say this one here in the middle, 1235 Bailey, has just, conditions have just been removed. So it's sold firm now. I'm going to drag it over here to the sold firm list. So you see how visual this is. You can see everything that's going on. You have to keep it in your mind. This is especially good for teams too. I'll just move that back there. And let's say this one down here, that one just sold last night, but it went firm. So I'd skip conditional and go right over to firm with it. I'll just send it back there. So this is Trello, and you create it the way you want. You could create a different Trello for every transaction if you wanted to for the process and the leads. I like keeping all of them there because that way I see everything that's happening in my business. Now, there's a little add-on. You can do add-ons. In the upper right up here, I'll tap on those three little dots. And they're called power-ups. And you can have calendar, maps, custom fields. You do buy those. And again, I really don't even remember what they were. They're so inexpensive, it's not even worth mentioning. However, the map one is just dynamite, and I really want to show you why. So I'm going to close this Trello. And the upper left, I'm going to click on the little X there. And I'm going to go into my transactions, this one right here. Okay, so let's open that up. And I want to go over to the extreme right as soon as it loads. Now, in here, there's all my closed transactions. Alrighty? And these are not pretend, these are real transactions. Alrighty, so let's say 212 Beach Grove, that's out in Scarborough. Now what I've done is I put the address in there, and when I did, it put it on the map as to where it is. And you get the idea where I'm going with this? Let's go to 62 Longstaff. And that one there, where that one is. Now that's out in the Pickering area, or Ajax, I guess it was. So all the addresses are in each one of these. Now I'm just going to scroll up. There's a lot, okay? And these are over many years that I've taken all the properties I've sold, and I put the addresses in. I did about 10 a day, and then gradually it all got done. So what did that do for me? Let's go to that little three dots on the upper right, and let's tap on map. Okay, and when I do, what's going to show up is just absolutely stunning. Here is all my properties that I've sold. Let's go in here and let's just zoom in. See the numbers? Those are the numbers, those, let's say the 42 right in the very middle. That's how many homes are in that area that I've sold. Scroll in. So when someone says, how many homes have you sold in my neighborhood? Well, Mr. and Mrs. Jones, let me just call you up here and give you a little show on what I've done in your neighborhood. So if you're in the east end of Toronto, there isn't an area, I don't have a lot of sales. Now, it doesn't have to be all my sales. In this case, it really is my sales. But you could take your company sales, and this is all the sales my company has done in your neighborhood in the last year, or in the last 5 years, or whatever you want it to be. If you can get that list and you can go to the trouble of doing 5 or 10 a day, just imagine what you can create within this mapping here. So you can zoom into any neighborhood that you want to, and show anything that they want to see, how many homes you sold in any particular area. Let's say right in this area in here. Well, for instance, down here, Thompson Park, let's say Hunter's Glen. Now, Hunter's Glen is the southwest corner of Brimley and Lawrence. So let's just zoom up there. Okay, someone may say, how many homes have you sold here in our area? Well, I'm going to count them. There's 4 at the very top, the reds. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 4 is 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. I've sold 23 homes in your neighborhood, Mr. and Mrs. Jones, so I've got a pretty good record. A great piece of program, great way to keep track of all your transactions and see just what's going on, and wonderful mapping system that allows you to show everything that you've sold in a particular area. So right from the main one here where the screen is, where you can keep track of everything and drag things around as you progress and get things sold, it's just amazing. Now what I do down here now is, as I get the solds in here, I do take the pictures out. I don't take them out. I'll just show you what I do, so that, because it gets a little busy, okay? I can go in and I can stop that image from being shown on the thing. I have to do it on my computer, I'm sorry. So don't forget, this is synchronizing with my computer, and I take all the pictures are all there, so I can still go in and I can look at all the pictures of the properties that I've sold and still see the properties are all in there, but I'm just not showing them on the screen, okay? So Bailey Avenue here, for instance, I can go in, that was a rental, so I didn't probably even bother with it. So just for your information, great program. It's called Trello, Trello, and I recommend it highly. I use it every single day. Hope you find this interesting, and more videos coming. There's always something new, and it's a daily fun for me to keep track of all these things, and I love just explaining them and showing them to everybody. So please enjoy. All the best. Well, there it is, Trello, one of the amazing pieces of software. I've been using it probably 2-3 years now. And every day I've got to log into Trello. All my to-dos are there, my action plans, everything, so I don't miss a thing. I've tried doing it with a CRM, but this is so much better. And I think it's the visualization. So give it a try. I think you'll really enjoy it, okay? And by the way, yes, I'm in the EXP world. If you have any questions about EXP, because we're just growing phenomenally fast, call, text, email me anytime, and I'll try and answer them for you. All the best now. Bye-bye.